Hello, how are you? Stephen Dean here with Canadian Packaging Magazine. Do you have just a couple of minutes? Let's make a video. One of the newer things we're doing these days is we're going out to plants and doing videos where we produce the video, we edit the video, we post the video on our website, and we send the video off to our e-audience. Earlier, we did a feature article. We're known for doing 4 or 5 feature articles in every issue at leading food and beverage and other consumer packaged goods plants. We went into the Sleeman Brewery in Guelph, Ontario, and we took a look at some new machinery they bought. They are moving more production into cans these days, and one of the machines they bought is a can palletizer from Intelligrated, an LV910. This is a wonderful piece of technology which is really helping this brewery to move more and more of its production into cans and meet the growing demand for canned beer. And we interviewed a couple of the operators on why they picked this machinery, what the machinery has done for them, and it was really quite a good job. And when we sent this off to our e-audience, we were able to collect for our advertisers some really good information. Information on all of the people who opened up the video and who actually looked at the video. We were able to give them a list of people with their names, their titles, the companies, address, phone numbers, and they were quite pleased with that. As you can imagine, it was a fairly heavy skew to beverage companies looking at this video, and one of the companies that looked at the video is Steam Whistle Brewing here in Toronto. They phoned us up and they wanted to do a video too with their supplier. So we're in production right now on that. If you want to take a look at the videos we've done, why not go to CanadianPackaging.com. We've got an archive section there under Canadian Packaging TV, and we've got several videos that we've produced. We've got a couple of meat videos, one at a company called Blue Danube Sausage House, another at Cardinal Meat Specialists. And again, we were able to provide our advertisers lists of all the people who viewed these videos. Again, for those ones, lots of meat companies, people from retail giants like Costco, who viewed these videos. It's a great extra feature and a dynamic extension beyond the plant stories that we run every month in Canadian Packaging. And that is really the strength of what we do. Our feature articles with people who own and operate food and beverage and other consumer packaged goods plants. This is an interesting product. These are chocolate buns made by a commercial bakery north of Montreal, a company called La Petite Bretonne. This company has markets all over North America, major retailers, and their production is such that they had to move up to a robotic pick-and-place system to take these chocolate buns, place them in the plastic trays, and the plastic trays get placed in the plastic bag. We did a feature article on that company, and the president and owner of the company, Serge Bohec, told me, he said, you know, Stephen, I get your magazine and I hold on to the copies and I keep them as reference vehicles because I get information in those stories that I can't get anywhere else in Canada, and they're useful to us. And what's interesting about that is that after we did the story, he told me that he had read an issue of Canadian Packaging maybe about 4 months earlier on a story we did a company called Dell's Pastry in Toronto, another bakery, and obviously somebody that he was interested in, and he had read that article. All these stories are connected in our community. Here's a pie from a company called Patisserie Godette. They're located in the small town of Actonville, Quebec, and they recently purchased a robotic case packer and palletizer system from a company called Consolidated Technologies, Canadian manufacturer of packaging machinery. And this is a great package, right? And they told us when we were doing the video that they had indeed seen the story we did on La Petite Bretonne, found it very interesting, and thought, gee, are you going to do a nice story on us the way you did with them? And of course we did. And here's our French language magazine, Emballage Les Nouvelles. We've been publishing this now going into its 2nd decade. Great opportunity to reach with a completely separate magazine with its own audience, its own editor, the entire Quebec marketplace. So a lot of people who may not be reading and receiving English language publications. And that, again, brings us to what is our unique marketing proposition that we have to offer you, the advertiser. We believe that a business publication has 2 things to offer its customers. 1, a vehicle that speaks your language editorially, and 2, a vehicle that speaks that language to the people who understand it and who can act on it. We really can't offer you more than that, but we believe that you shouldn't settle for less. So if you're looking to put together a print campaign aimed at the largest list of food and beverage processors in Canada, if you want to reach the other consumer packaged goods companies like pharmaceutical, personal care, household product, talk to us. We can put together an advertising campaign in the magazines like Emballage Les Nouvelles, Canadian Packaging, that will get your message out to all these people, the owners and the operators of these facilities. If you want to try something different in the digital world, go to our website, canadianpackaging.com. It features the most robust search engine for the packaging function in Canada, and try some of the newer products we're doing. These lead tracking single sponsor e-blasts. Just send us your HTML product. We can help you make that. And we'll send that off to our 13,000 to 14,000 strong e-audience, Castle approved. And we'll get your message out to these people. And when they see something that they like and they click on the link inside your e-blast, we can collect information on who they are, the names of the people, their titles, their companies, their addresses, their phone numbers, and we give you all that information when you send off one of these e-blasts. And if you'd like to try something really new, let's make one of those videos we started talking about. We can do the video at your facility, or we can go visit your customer and get you something that will really set you apart from your competition. If you want to put together an integrated marketing campaign aimed at the people who make packaging decisions across Canada, please give me a call. I can always be reached at 416-510-5198, or you can reach me at sdean@canadianpackaging.com. Thanks for your consideration. Have a nice day, and I think I'm going to have one of these chocolatines before they go stale.